Apologize. Had to take a moment to get the camera straight. Naked. Be ye humble, like in that of a needle. Eye open, thread by the spirit of man. Not for need, but rather for need too. Your workings are governed by his hand. So think not of your worth being so little to a world known to be miserable and wretched. Be diligent making garments, for it is your will to, and let him clothe those who have come to him naked. This poem was written by Robert Harris, a former friend of mine. He sent it to me while I was incarcerated during a 6-year period. And this, although it's been about 10 years since the poem was written, this poem has really resonated with me. Part of this video, I'm going to talk to you about a video book that I would like to do. And this is sort of introducing you to me as a person, but also through the details of what this book will be discussing. I like to think that in this book, I'm very naked. I put a lot of things out there that I've never told a single soul in the world. There'll be some things that, you know, even my close family and friends will hear that they may have not heard before. But the focus of this book is not to deal with the pain of my life, although going through the many details of my life will be a very painful experience for me. And it may bring up some painful experiences for you, because I think although we have our own situations, many of the things that we go through are similar. But I want to highlight something even greater. And I want to focus on 3 things: resiliency, redemption, and peace. Because I think those are a lot of things that we are wanting to experience in our life and cultivate in our life. And our experiences, our past experience, tend to hinder us from reaching those 3 goals. And so in my book, I want to travel through that journey, and I want to tell you how I was resilient, how I felt redeemed, and how I experience peace now at this point in my life. And I am a Muslim, a registered member of the Nation of Islam, but this book is not about religion per se, although my thoughts and ideals and many of the things that you'll hear me say come from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and through the guidance of Minister Louis Farrakhan. But the book is not religious in itself. It is a straightforward series of dramatic readings, as well as me just talking and walking you through the chapters of my life and offering encouragement. I'm doing this short video because I'm soliciting prayers and I'm soliciting your positive energy and your feedback to help me get through this. And I also want to know if you even want to hear from me. So if you'd like to hear from me, either like this video at the bottom or leave me a comment. All comments are welcome. And I've learned how to put my emotion to the side. So if you have something that you really want to say, don't be afraid to say it. I'm accepting all feedback. So as I leave you, I do want to talk a little bit about success. You know, as we've come through many painful experiences, success can look very differently for all of us. And sometimes success is not the nice house, the nice car, you know, all the fancy friends and things of that nature. Success is abandoning some things. It's abandoning that old way of life, that old way of thinking, those characteristics and those emotions that hinder you from reaching a state of peace. And so we're going to leave those things behind. We're going to talk about them. We're going to address them, but then we're going to move forward because we're not defined by our past. Our past just helps to shape and mold who we are today. And so you'll understand that going through this journey with me, you'll see that self-preservation and self-inflection is something that we all really need. And I do apologize. Self-reflection is all that we really need. A lot of times we're self-doubting, self-hate. We critical of ourselves, but we do need to take a moment to step back from life and really reach into self. You know, the mind is made up of two parts, both the subconscious and the conscious mind. And in the subconscious are those things that are buried that we don't necessarily see, but we do respond to them. And so during those periods of self-reflection, you're training yourself, your mind, and your body to go through those past experiences and deal with those. One of the techniques that I've studied over this period of time is Dianetics. Minister Louis Farrakhan offered it to us as the supreme technology of dealing with our engrams, the things that are buried in our subconscious that allows the conscious mind to react to those. And so I'm hoping through this video and through my video book, we can go back through some of those painful experiences, but we can deal with them and reduce the pain that it has in our lives and move forward with our lives through those three components: resiliency, redemption, and peace. So again, thank you for taking a moment to listen to me. I leave you as I came. Assalamu alaikum.